Hi folks, and welcome to Screencast-o-matic Magic. This is Sam here. I'm really excited to show you this new tool. It's super easy, it's super fast, and it's going to make a lot of your lessons really fun to pop up online and give you an opportunity to flip some of those lessons so your kids can go home, listen to your lecture, watch your presentation, and come in and start asking you guys the really tough questions in class. So here's my little presentation. It's very meta, by the way. I'm doing a Screencast-o-matic Screencast of my presentation for the Screencast-o-matic tool. Killer, I know. It's very impressive. I get it. It's okay. And I just wanted to walk you through how simple it is, and then what we're going to do is get started doing your own for your own lessons. But to start, what you guys are going to be doing is heading over to Screencast-o-matic.com. Obviously, you don't have to type it in. You can just do Screencast-o-matic in your Google Chrome browser, and it'll be the first link that pops up. And this little guy is our link. And it looks weird, but literally simply all you have to do is hit start recording and we can get going. As you can see, when I made this little presentation, I hadn't even logged in. I'm not even currently logged in, and I'm still able to make a screencast. So you don't even have to create an account at Screencast-o-matic. You can just get going. So let's get going. Once you hit start recording, you're going to get a couple of different results. Some of you, depending on your permissions on your device, are going to be able to just literally start recording. Some of you are going to get this little guy. It's going to pop up. And you'll need to hit record, screencast, and then over here down at the bottom, you're going to have to hit run to give that program permission to run an application on your computer, which is totally fine. Just do these two little extra steps and you're going to get going. Sometimes the firewall here at the school acts differently for different devices, as I'm sure you've all experienced in your own fun little bumps here and there in the classroom. So we'll have to see as we go with you guys, we'll have to see which one of you can just simply click record and go, and some of you are going to have to go through these little hoops here. Alright, then you're going to get your screencast recorder window. This is what's going to pop up, and as you can see here, I've got this little black and white bar that's going to go around where my screencast is going to film. You can't see it right here, obviously, because it doesn't show up in the actual screencast, and what I've done is pulled it way off into my corners here to make sure I have a full screen screencast. So everything that's on my desktop right now is being captured in my screencast. And then you get this fun little menu that pops up right here, and let's take a closer look at that menu. You have several options. You have whether or not you want to include your webcam and show your gorgeous face during your screencast. That's what's going on up here. As you can see, your max time is only going to be 15 minutes. Now, let's be honest, who wants to hear us talk for longer than 15 minutes? So it's actually, I think, for me, a good way to keep things super limited and make things short and simple and sweet. You can change the size if you want to. I think the 720 pixels is just enough. As you can see, it's a totally decent quality. And but if you want to, you can make it larger. Just keep in mind that when you up the size of your program or of your screencast, it's going to take longer to upload to places. It's going to take longer to load on the site when kids are watching it. So if you can keep it simple, keep it down at 720. Also, you can't see it moving here. I wish you could, but this little bar, as you talk, should be going up and down like crazy, which means that your mic is turned on and it has permission. This program has permission to access your mic, and it's working. Computer audio, don't even worry about it. You would have to buy the Screencast-o-matic Pro version to be able to mess around with this, so don't even worry about it. But these are pretty much what you're going to be using, these options here, and then just making sure that that green bar is jumping around. Okay. So if you do choose to do your screenshot, so you can either have just the screen playing, you can have just your beautiful face on that screen if you want your kids just looking at you while you're talking, or you can do both, and this is what it looks like. You can see here the outlines of my screen, and it's just a tiny little webcam shot that you can make, you know, larger or smaller if you want, but there's your beautiful little face. And sometimes it helps for kids to be able to see you talking while you're giving your lesson. Once again, just make sure that that green light is bumping up and down. And if we run into any issues, actually, I hope we do, because then we can figure out how to fix them on your laptops or your iPad devices, tablet devices. All right, moving forward. Oh, that's a really good, let's back it up. You do have a possibility, say I didn't want to put my little mess up there, into as I'm going through my screencast. I can choose to go back to my little button here. Actually, let me go to it and see if I can do. Alright, so once you start recording, you're going to get this little pause button right here. You can hit pause and literally go back or forward a couple of seconds in your screencast to back up and start over if you do have a little verbal mess up, or, I don't know, you say something you regret, which is something I do literally every 5 seconds of the day. So you have that little oops option, which is really, really cool. So basically, let's start from the beginning. To record, to start, obviously you press the record button, the little red record button that's going to pop up in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Like I said, you can pause it to back it up, or just honestly, you're going to hit the pause button to stop it, and then this will pick back up. And see, here's where you have those options. These two little guys will help you back up or go forward a little bit in your time. You can here's your option to just ditch the whole thing. If you want to trash that whole sucker, just click your little trash button. It will delete everything you did, and all of your mistakes will be erased. You can go back and keep recording, and you'd hit the record button again. Or if you're all finished, if everything's done, or you're happy with your screencast, you think you got everything, you're going to hit done. And then I will show you what pops up after you hit done. You get this fun little publish box that pops up. It's going to tell you I've signed in before to my YouTube account. So if I've right now it's selected YouTube, and so it's signed into my YouTube account. This is what the name is. It's named your title recording. You can change that if you want to. You can change your privacy options if you want it private, public, whatever, and you can literally just hit publish and go. When you click on this little drop down menu next to YouTube, you'll see that you have several options to consider what it is you want to do. I like to upload things to my YouTube channel because it's super easy, but for those of you who don't have a YouTube channel, you can simply click on video file and just save it as an MP4. So it's just a short little video that gets saved. Some of you, if you want, you can create an account with Screencast-o-matic and just always go to Screencast-o-matic to get your videos, but I think that's unnecessary when we have these two other options. So say you do click YouTube, you sign in, you're all set, you hit publish. I want to show you the little pop-up screen you see. So publish to YouTube, this is what you get. You can then open upload, and it'll take you directly to your YouTube channel, and you can watch your video there. You can copy the link if you want to copy and paste a link into your school website, your class website. That's where you would do that, and then you literally just click done, and you're done. Otherwise, if you decide to publish to the video file to get that MP4, when you click publish, you're going to get this little box that pops up. If you click play video, it's going to open up the video in some other program, most likely your VLC player, and just play it on your desktop. You can browse the folder to see where it got popped, but honestly, you can just click done, and I took a little screenshot here. You can see that Screencast-o-matic just plopped my recording right down onto my desktop, recording number 9. I can change the title there if I want to, but that way, if I would like to, it's pretty cool. You can embed your screencasts into your websites, and if that's something you guys are interested in doing today, if we have time, I would love to get to that. Honestly, if we don't have time, I would love to show up during your planning period and help you finish that up. I'm more than happy to do that. So that's it in a nutshell. That is our Screencast-o-matic magic presentation. I made this in, what do we got, 8.5 minutes now. It's counting. I went a little over what I typically like to do, but as you can see, super fast, super easy, and let's get going.